World Series Game 5 at Oakland, Alameda County Coliseum. It's going to be the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Oakland A's. It's going to be Don Sutton, who is 19 and 9 with a 3.23 ERA versus Vita Blue, 17 and 15 with a 3.25 ERA. So this looks like it's going to be a very close pitching duel. Let's see what happens. And we're going to get started right away. We rolled for Davy Lopes. And that's a base hit to center field. And Lopes is on at first to start off the first inning. We're using the APBA rules, the APBA basic rules. And that's a swung on. And that's an ball stays in the infield, and that's going to be a infield hit for Bill Buckner. Runners on first and second. The series is tied at 2, and it's going to be Jimmy Wynn. Here's the pitch from Blue to Wynn, and it's a 17, and right field is Jackson. He's a 2. Runners on first and second. A 17 is going to be a hit by pitch, and Jackson, Wynn gets hit by the pitch, and the bases are now loaded here in the top of the first inning. Steve Garvey. Pitch to Garvey. It's a ground ball to the third baseman. Wait, let me double check that with the bases loaded. I was looking at the wrong. That's a fly ball to center field, and that's deep enough to score Lopes. It's a sacrifice fly for Garvey. Gets an RBI. It's out number 1. Lopes scores. And it's going to be Ferguson. 1 away now. 1-0 LA. It's a 62, a 38 with runners on first and second. That's a ground ball hit to the third baseman, third baseman, Bando, and Bando over to Green for the force, back to first, not in time, so it's a fielder's choice. Ferguson hits into a fielder's choice, and it's first and third now. Second out, and it's Ron Say. First and third, 23, fly ball, and it's Claudell Washington. He measures it. Third out. But the Dodgers pick up 1 run on 2 hits. Leave 2 men on base. And we go to the bottom of the first. 1-0 Dodgers. Game 5 of the 74 World Series. 36, that's a Sutton. Let's see what Sutton has there. Sutton, where is Sutton? There he is. So Y, that's a strikeout. Swing and a miss by Campy. Goes down on strikes. 1 away. There's a Y and a Z. YZ. And it's going to be Bill North. And that's going to may drop in for extra bases. We'll see what happens. North has the speed, but no, he's going to stop at first with a single. Getting it in quickly is Wynn, the toy cannon. So North is on at first, and Sutton is going to do everything possible to keep him close. Throws over there. North is back in time. Sutton sets, and there goes North. And the throw, and he's safe underneath the tag, so he steals second base. So North is on at second. He stole 54 bases during the regular season. And Bando with a runner on second and 1 out. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second out. It's going to be Reggie Jackson, number 9. Reggie Jackson had quite a year, 289, 29 home runs, stole 25 bases, so he was a 20-20 guy in 1974. Say 25, that's a 10 with North at second base. and a B pitcher. And this could be a hard hit ground ball hit at Say. Say gloves it over to first for the third out. And the A's leave one. And we go to the top of the second with 1-0 Dodgers. Leading off for the Dodgers here in the top of the second is Bill Russell. It's a fly ball, right field. Under it is Jackson, one away. And it's Yeager. That's a ball. The pitch from Blue. It's a ground ball. Hit to the second baseman, Green. Over to Rudy. 2 away. Rudy's playing first base. We're using the actual lineup, so Gene Tennis must be hurt. Must have hurt himself. He hasn't played in a couple of games. And here's Don Sutton. It's a ground ball. Campy. Across the diamond. Third out. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the second. 1-0 Dodgers. It's going to be Joe Rudy. Joe Rudy batted .293 with 22 home runs. And that's going to be a fly ball. Center field. Win. Runs it down. Claudell Washington. Again. Flies out center. Measuring it is Win. 2 away. And it's Ray the Mule Fossey. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. It's going to be Dick Green, Vita Blue, and Campy Campanella. In the bottom of the second for the A's. The top of the third is going to be Davey Lopes for the Dodgers, Buckner, and Jimmy Wynn. That's a ground ball hit at Campy. Campy bobbles it, can't get the handle, and that's an error on Campanella. Lopes is on at first. Buckner's going to bunt, and that's going to be a successful bunt for sure. Over to second goes Lopes. Lopes is on at second. Jimmy Wynn. I'd say 17 with a runner at second base. So it's a ball hit to right field. And that's one Reggie should get to. And it hits off his glove and rolls away. The runner's going to make third. And the throw comes into second. And on at first with an error by Reggie Jackson. F scores, but wait a second. Lopes is going to come around. He's being waved home, and here's a throw home, and he's safe under the tag. So Lopes scores on that error. And Wynn, for some reason, didn't go to second base. He stays at first. There's no RBI there. I don't know why it just did that. Just used to it. And, yep. So Wynn stays at first on an error by Reggie Jackson, but around comes Lopes to score, and that's another run, second run for the Dodgers. And it's going to be Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey on at first, and 8. He's an 8, so that's going to be ground ball. Green, nice play, and he got him at first. Over to second goes Wynn. That's 2 away now. And Wynn is on at second. And it's going to be Ferguson. Going to be 5 and 4. First and second now. 2 away. Say. First and second. Let's see what that turns out to be. First and second. That's a line drive. Base hit. And Wynn will score. Wynn is going to score. And Ferguson is going to make it to third easily. So an RBI single by Ronnie Say. And runners on the corners. 2 outs. And it's Bill Russell. First and third now. And it's going to be a ball hit to Bando, and it goes under his legs, between his legs, and a run scores on the error. A run scores on the error. And on at first is Russell with an E5. Over to third goes Say. So that's the second unearned run in this inning. No, actually it's the one, because that would have been an out. It would have been 2 outs, 3 outs. So he would have been out of the inning. So these are 3 unearned runs that have scored here in the top of the third. And it's Yeager. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's the end of the third inning. But the Dodgers pick up 3 big runs on 3 errors. And they lead it 4-0. It's the first strikeout for Blue in this game. It's going to be Green, Dick Green, 31, ball 4. And Blue's going to bunt. So it's a strike. It's a foul ball. Again, squares the bunt. And he does. Successful sacrifice. Over to second goes Green, but he's going to play it safe. Unless it's a double, he's not going to come in. He's a slow runner. We learned that in last game. So it's Campaneris. It's a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the 4th strikeout for Sutton. His curveball is looking good today, looking sharp. And it's Bill North with 2 outs now. Let's get that 2 outs. Bill North. 34, fly ball, and Wynn runs it down. 3rd out. We go to the top of the 4th. 4-0 Dodgers. Going to be Don Sutton leading it off. And that's ball 4 to Don Sutton. So walk. And Davey Lopes is going to bunt. 29. I don't know what that is. That may be a fielder's choice. I believe that's a fielder's choice on a bunt. Excuse me. No, it's a strike. Excuse me. Bunts again, a 66. So that's going to be a successful sacrifice. Let me see. Sacrifice. Oh, wait. 29. No, it was a fielder's choice. I'm sorry. 3-6. So that was an out. Fielder's choice. Out number 1. And Buckner is going to swing away now. It's going to be actually a hit and run. It's going to be a 31-8. There goes Lopes. An 8 against a B pitcher. It's a ground ball. Second baseman Green. And over to second goes Lopes. 2 out now. It's going to be Wynn. It's a fly ball, left field. Running in comes Washington. Out goes Campy, but Washington calls him off. 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 Dodgers. It's going to be Bando leading off against Don Sutton. Here's the pitch from Sutton. He swings, fly ball. Right field. Ferguson. 1 away. Jackson is 0 for 1. That's a fly ball. Center field. Win. 2 away. And Joe Rudy flied out to center in his first at bat. 63. Gets a hold of one, lifts a high fly. Deep center field. Back goes Wynn to the track and runs it down. So 3 up, 3 down here. In the bottom of the 4th, 3 fly balls. Go to the top of the 5th. It's going to be Steve Garvey against Vita Blue. It's going to be Garvey, Ferguson, and Say. Garvey's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly. And that's lined to center field. And right there is going to be North. He turned on the Jets for that one. It's 1 away. It's going to be Ferguson. Ferguson hit into a fielder's choice and walked. And he swings and misses. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Blue. And it's Ronnie Say. Ronnie Say's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. And he lines another one here. Base hit for Say. He's on at first with 2 outs. Russell. 55. We can see what that is. Here's a pitch to Russell. He swings, hits a ground ball to Bando. Over to first, 3rd out. We go to bottom of the 5th, 4-0 Dodgers. Claudell Washington. Claudell Washington flat out to center. And he swings and misses here, strikes out, 1 away. 5th strikeout for Sutton. Ray Fosse struck out in his last at bat. Hits a grounder to Russell, and he boots it. So he's on at first. Fosse's on at first on an E6. So this has been an error-filled game. Oakland has 3 errors, and the Dodgers have 1. Dick Green, 36, and that looks like it's going to be a wild pitch. It's in the dirt. Goes back to the screen, the backstop, and Fosse's over to second. So he's in scoring position now, and he's actually at average speed. So he may try to score on a single. See what happens. It's a swing and a miss. 6th strikeout for Sutton. There's 2 outs now, and it's Vita Blue. And it's a strikeout again. 5th. And we go to the top of the 6th. Vita Blue's still in there for the A's. It's going to be against Yeager. It's a ground ball, hit it green. Over to Rudy, 1 away. Sutton grounded out and walked. And here's strokes one. It's over the head of the center fielder, North. North chases it down, but Sutton is in. Here's a throw. Sutton's into second, standing with a double. Stand-up double. He hit that a ton over the center fielder. Well, the center fielder was playing in close. Excuse me. All right, here's Lopes with 1 out and Sutton at second base. And that's going to be a single. And Sutton's going to come around to score. RBI single for Lopes. And it's 5-0 now. Bill Buckner, 1 away. So 45. It's a ball 2. Here's a pitch from Blue. 31 is going to be a run around first. Ball hit to Bando. Bando throws across the diamond. 2 away. Lopes over to second. It's Jimmy Wynn. Jimmy Wynn is 0 for 2. Was hit by a pitch in the first inning. That's a 9 with a runner on second. And that ball is going to get through over the second baseman's head, and it drops in, and that's going to score Lopes. RBI single for Jimmy Wynn. And it's going to be Steve Garvey. And that's a base hit through the hole, and that'll be all for Blue. First and second now. Score is 6-0 Dodgers. Blue's coming out. And it's going to be Odom with 2 outs here. Odom. He's a C. He's a B pitcher to Ferguson. Runners on first and second. It's going to be he's a YW, by the way. Let's get that in there. Let's write that in. A YW. And that was a 52, so it's a 27. with runners on first and second. 27. Bando's a 5. It's going to be a ground ball to Bando, and he's going to step on the bag for the force. But the Dodgers pick up 2 big runs in the top of the 6th, leave 2 men on, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-0 Dodgers. It's going to be Campaneris, North, and Bando, 36. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 8th strikeout for Sutton. That's 3 strikeouts for Campy in this game. It's going to be North. North is 1 for 2. He singled and stole a base. And here he hits one up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. So North is on at first. And that's a ball 2. Here's a pitch from Sutton. 21. With a runner on first. That ball's going to be sharply hit at the shortstop. Russell flips to the second baseman. Lopes back to Garvey, so it's a 6-4-3 double play. That'll end the inning. Go to top of the 7th. 6-0 Dodgers in Game 5 of the 1974 World Series. Here's a pitch from Odom. Fly ball, right field. Over is Jackson, 1 away. Russell's 0 for 3. Reached base on an error by Bando. That's a ground ball hit right at Green. Over to Rudy, 2 away. It's going to be Yeager. Yeager's 0 for 3. It's a swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Odom. Go to bottom of the 7th. In the bottom of the 7th, we're going to see Jackson, Rudy, and Claudell Washington. Fly ball, center field. Wynn hustles over, makes the catch, 1 away. Here's a pitch to Rudy. Rudy swings. Hits a ground ball to the third baseman. Say across the diamond, gets him by a step. And with 2 out, it's Claudell Washington. Pitch from Sutton. Flied out to left field. Buckner measures it. 3 up, 3 down. Easy peasy inning for Don Sutton here in the bottom of the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th, 6-0 Dodgers. It's going to be Don Sutton. 36 is a strikeout for the first out. Here's Lopes. Lopes has 2 base hits, 2 singles. And this is going to be a high fly to the left side. Third baseman Bando calls for it. Second out. It's going to be Buckner. Buckner is 1 for 3. It's a ground ball right at Green. Flips to Rudy. Third out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Sutton's pitched a heck of a ball game. He's given up so far 2 hits so far for Sutton. And he's got 8 strikeouts. 2, 3, 4, boom. 1, 2, 3. So he's going to be facing Fossey. Fossey, who's 0 for 2. 23, that's a fly ball. Buckner, over, makes the catch. Green, Dick Green. And after 7 innings, and he's an A pitcher now. He's completed 7 scoreless innings, so he becomes an A pitcher. That's a high fly to the left side. In comes the left fielder, Buckner. Out goes Say, and Say's going to call it 2 away now. And it's going to be a pinch hitter for Odom. And it's going to be Davalillo. I believe Sutton's a right-hander. Yeah. Vic Davalillo is going to pinch hit. So Davalillo for Odom. I think we're going to have another pitcher after that. Here's Davalillo. And that's a 13, which is a 40, which I believe is a foul ball. 61. And against an A pitcher, it's a ground ball hit right at the shortstop. Russell makes a nice play on it, throws on the move, gets him by a step. Davalillo is a 3 outfielder and a fast runner, so that was a nice play for the third out by Russell. And it's going to be a new pitcher for the A's. New pitcher for the A's here. It's going to be Paul Lindblad. So Odom was yellow. Going to finish him off in yellow. And then we're going to get the greener. Going to make Lindblad green. It's the Oakland A's color, right? Green. So green and yellow for the A's. Pitchers. There you go. Paul Lindblad is in the game. He's an A reliever, AZ. And he's going to face in the top of the 9th inning. It's 6-0 Dodgers here in the top of the 9th. It's going to be Wynn. Wynn is 1 for 3. Got hit by a pitch early on in the game. And that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, Campaneris. Excuse me. 1 away. Garvey. That's going to be hit hard. And that's foul. And here's a swing by Garvey. Pops it up, gets under it. It's the left side. Calling it his bando. 2 away. That's going to be Ferguson. And Ferguson hits a ball, pulls it to Bando at third, over to first. 3 up, 3 down for Lindblad in the top of the 9th. Go to the bottom of the 9th. Last licks for the A's. Going to see Campaneris. North and Bando. Campaneris has struck out 3 times today. But not here. That's a single line drive, base hit. And Campaneris steals. 6 runs down. Don't know how the manager would have felt about that had he been thrown out at second. And here's North, pitch to North, fly ball. And Buckner in left squeezes it. Sal Bando. Sal Bando is 0 for 3. He struck out, flied out, and hit to a double play. 55, that's an 8. Sutton is an A with a runner at second. Let's see what that becomes. It's a ground ball hit hard at Say. Over to first. 2 away. That's Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson is grounded out and flied out twice to center field. Sent Wynn back to the track on one of those flyouts. Okay, 2 out. And that's ball 4 to Jackson. So it's Joe Rudy now. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. 6-0 Dodgers. First and second. Jackson's on at first, and Campy's on at second. It's going to be Joe Rudy. Joe Rudy's 0 for 3 on the day. And that's a fly ball hit to center. Running it down is going to be Wynn for the third out. Game over. Game 5 goes to the Dodgers. Dodgers go up 3-2 now. And we go back to L.A. And the Dodgers win this one 6-0. And Don Sutton pitches a 3-hit shutout for the win. He struck out 8, walked 1, 2, no runs. So an outstanding pitching performance by Don Sutton. And Vita Blue gets the loss. He also had some tough luck. Gave up 3 unearned runs in the third inning, which put the A's down 4-0. So that's it for Game 5. We're coming up soon, a little while, with Game 6. It's 3-2 now. Dodgers, who got off to a 2-0 series lead. And then later, Oakland came back for the next 2, and they tied it at 2 apiece. And now it goes back. It's a seesaw type of situation back in L.A., back in L.A.'s hands, and we go back to L.A. So far, the home team, except for this game, has won all the games. And this was the only game where the visitor won. So it's we go to Game 6. So thanks for watching. Take care.